What up, food fans? It's Bobby, and you guys asked for more meal prep, and by golly, I'm gonna give it to you with my healthy and delicious chocolate chia seed pudding parfait cups with homemade raspberry Greek yogurt and a cinnamon nut granola that is no bake. It is delicious. It is healthy, it is packed with protein, and this is how you do it. In my KitchenAid blender, I'm adding 1.5 cups of light coconut milk and 1/2 cup of almond milk. If you guys know anything about me by now, it's that we're nuts for coconuts around here, but you can use any kind of milk you want. Next, I'm gonna grab 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And the beauty of using cocoa powder is that it barely has any fat, but it still has all that chocolatey flavor. And just a wee pinch of salt, because salt and chocolate are BFF. Add 2 tablespoons of agave nectar. You could also use maple syrup. I'm gonna grab the cinnamon and measure 1 teaspoon. Now all we have to do is pop the lid on and let my buddy Blender McGee do all the work. All right, you can think of this deliciousness as the base of our pudding. So go ahead and pour it into a bowl. Now this is where the recipe gets crazy healthy and packed full of protein. These are chia seeds, the real superfood, not like these fake trendy imposters. These are high in protein, omega-3s, and fiber, and they're gonna make our pudding silky, creamy, and dreamy. So go ahead and add 1/3 of your seeds and whisk it up really well. Add another 1/3, keep on whisking, and then add the remaining seeds and keep on whisking, y'all. Now here's the deal. You wanna whisk this for about 20 or 30 seconds, put it to the side, let it rest for about 3 minutes, and then whisk it again. Repeat that one more time because these chia seeds get crazy gelatinous and really sticky. So if you don't whisk it and whisk it often in the first 5 or 10 minutes, there's a chance they might all clump together and form one big Clumposaurus rex of chia seeds. It ain't pretty. I've done it before, so follow my advice. Don't let it happen to you, and it'll be perfect. And you can see just after 5 or so minutes, the chia seeds are starting to bloom. They're getting nice and gelatinous. That's what you want. So I'm gonna pop this in the fridge for 3 to 5 hours. And since it's Sunday in Chicago, I'm gonna sit my butt on my couch and watch a bunch of football games. I'll come back and this will be ready. All right, let's make the homemade raspberry Greek yogurt. Now you could be a lazy butt and just buy this at the store, but why do that when it's so easy and so much tastier than anything you can buy? Let's start by adding 1 cup of raspberries to my KitchenAid pan. And then grab a couple tablespoons of orange juice and a tablespoon of agave nectar. And you guys know that I am down with the agave nectar train because it's low on the glycemic index, but if you want to use maple syrup, honey, or even old white sugar, that works fine too. Go ahead and use a potato masher or a fork to mash everything up. All right, it's been about 7 minutes, and check this out. It's nice and thick and jammy and looking delicious. So this is done. In the bowl, I have 1.5 cups of Greek style yogurt because Bobby loves that tang on his tongue. To that, I'm gonna add the raspberry jam. Now you wanna see something sexy? Check out how this just marbles into the Greek yogurt and it makes that beautiful color. Now if you guys follow me on the Flav City Snapchat or Instagram, you know that I eat something like this almost every day and usually with chia seeds. Leave a comment below and let me know what you eat for breakfast. Also, leave a comment if you guys wanna see more meal prep and let me know what kind of meal prep you wanna see down below. And the last component we need for our cute little parfait cups is my no-bake cinnamon nut granola. Crazy easy to make. This is how you do it. Add 1/3 cup each of chopped almonds and walnuts to a pan with some coconut oil. Go in with 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon and a tiny pinch of salt. Add 1.5 tablespoons of agave nectar. Give it a nice mix and 1 tablespoon of unsweetened shredded coconuts. Give it all a nice mix and take it off the heat. Now chickadee check it before you wreck it, y'all. This pudding has gotten nice and creamy. It has an amazing pudding texture. All right, here's our lineup of deliciousness. Now this recipe is gonna make 5 breakfast jars for the week, and I just love these little mason jars because they're so darn cute. All right, let's start with a layer of chocolate chia seed pudding on the bottom. Now hit it with some of the raspberry yogurt. Then deja vu back to the chia seed pudding. A little more yogurt. And then top it off with the granola. Beauty. Now if you want, you can wait till the morning of to garnish with the nuts, because if you do it ahead of time, it might get a little soft, but for me, it's an extra 20 seconds of sleep, so I'm okay. Let's build the rest of my parfait cups. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to steal a bite of tomorrow's breakfast because I cannot wait. Let's dip my spoon in. It's very important to get all layers in one bite here. Get in my belly. You guys, the chocolate is rich and creamy, that yogurt is nice and tangy, and this granola, I'm a crunchaholic, so for me, this is where it's at. You guys, the recipe is below. Try it out. Also leave me a comment and let me know what the next meal prep should be. If you want to see more recipes, including an awesome chicken meal prep, click on the ones below me. But I will see you next week. Until then, keep on cooking and I'll keep on eating.